Hi, how are you? It's Deb from Tiny Deer Vintage, and I'm here with the jewelry sale today. I'm excited about showing these pieces and offering them for sale. If you see something you're interested, you just need to please email me at tinydeervintage@gmail.com. That's always in the description box, and I try to always put it in the title. Shipping starts at $6. I accept PayPal for payment. I will ship to other countries, but the cost goes up from $6 depending on where you live. So these rings that you see in front here will be offered in this sale. And I'm going to turn the camera down so that we have more space to view. Let's see. Well, that's too far. This feels too close to me. That's okay, let's get started. So I'm going to start with this beautiful older vintage piece. I had difficulty in trying to date it. I do think that this is probably a revival piece, but it is older. You can see the construction there. It has a little bit of metal loss. It is stunning. It is glass. I would call this amethyst glass, and the little stones in the framework are also glass. This pendant is about 2 inches, and I will show you the chain. It's a beautiful chain. You can see the texturing. I guess I would call this a Rollo style chain, yeah. And I'll give you the measurement on the length of the necklace, and here is the clasp. It's got a little dent there, but it works fine. And this necklace is $35. Such a beauty. And the measurement on the chain, I will give you the drop length to the top of the pendant is 10.5 inches. So you have a nice longer chain there. Okay, so that's the first piece. And like I said, I just need an email with a description or screenshot or a photo of what you're interested in purchasing. Next up, I have an interesting little bead lot. So I have these beads. I put them in strands just because it was easier for me to evaluate how much there is of these beads, and I was trying to figure out what they are. I believe they are glass. They are cold and they sound like glass. They do have some kind of coating on them, and really pretty. The colors I just think are beautiful, and there's all different shapes in these strands. So here are small round, then you have some ovals, and then larger rounds, smaller rounds. So there's 3 sizes in the rounds. This one is like kind of like a little barrel. Some more rounds and some more rounds. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strands, and some of them are longer than others, but there's a whole lot of beads here. And they, like I said, they are glass. They're in beautiful condition, and they're all in these strands. So this is for the jewelry maker or anyone who loves beads like I do. And I will sell this entire bead lot for $10. Really beautiful. I love all the different shapes and colors together. I was going to make something, or make several things I should say, but I really need to stop doing that because I just don't have it in me. Not right now anyway. So I thought I'd pass on the deal. So $10 for all of these stunning beads. Okay, that's gonna give me more room to work here. So up next, I have a pair of special earrings. These are my earrings. I've only worn them once, but I've kept them because they are absolutely stunning. These are Sorelli's, And let me put them on the little earring holder. They are sort of an antique gold color. So these are designer earrings, and these are teardrops with this stunning stone. And they're a good size, really just magical. You can get lost inside there. They're so pretty. And there is the signature. They're really like brand new. I did have the card. They were brand new for me, and I can't find it. So I took them off and I wore them once and then lost the card, unfortunately. But the price is very low for these. If you look them up, you'll see these are very expensive earrings. They're very much quality made. And I priced these at $25. And if you look them up, you'll see that that's a really good price. And they measure from the top of the ear wire about 1.25 inches. And these stones are a good size. I mean, most of that is the stone. It's like 3/4 of an inch. You can see it's a big stone. So they make it impact. Really, really just beautiful earrings. And they're by Sorelli, and they're $25. They have the nice lever backs, so they're safe and secure. I mean, if you're gonna pay up for a pair of earrings, I would think you'd want them to be nice and secure. So I appreciate when they do lever backs like this. So that's that. Okay, next I have this ring. Now I showed this in a short that I did, oops, I think it was yesterday. I've said this once before, but I absolutely love doing shorts. I think they're so fun. I'm so glad that's available to us. And I like that we can use music, copyrighted music, but it's okay because it's just a few seconds. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. But anyway, this is a Nikki Butler ring. It's stunning. I think this is a it's either tourmaline, or there was one other that I was thinking it could be a type of topaz. I'm not really sure. I didn't look that deep into it, but it is by the designer Nikki Butler, who does amazing work. I love Nikki Butler's rings and bracelets especially, and I've had many of them. And this one is about 10.5, maybe closing in on 10 3/4. And it's a really nice size. Nice Valentine's gift to yourself or someone you love. I know the signature is in here. Here's the signature, NB925. Usually it says India. Yeah, India. And I'll show you what that looks like. And I priced this at $50. And it's available. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's beautifully designed. A really nice, high quality ring. Beautiful work on that heart, that frame. This would be nice for spring too. Okay, let's put that back on there. Okay, up next I have a Whiting & Davis pendant necklace. This is a beauty. I was keeping this for myself, but I decided to let it go. Here, let's put it on the bus so we can see. This is special iridescent glass. She's really beautiful. I know I use the word ethereal a lot, but look at her. She is ethereal. She's just beautiful. She glows. And this is a signed Whiting & Davis piece. It's in really good condition. You may be able to get a lot of information on this piece. I have not really researched it. I just knew that I loved it. I love her. She's so pretty. And here is the chain. It's in a really beautiful condition. Here is the clasp and the signature. And there it is. And I'll give you some measurements on this little beauty. Well, she's not that little, but let's get some measurements on her for you. And I priced this Whiting & Davis piece at $25. Great price for her. She's such a beauty. Let's see. Oh, wrong end of the tape. Get it together, girl. Get it together. Okay. So the pendant to the top of the bail is 2 3/4 inches. Without the bail, she's about 2.5. Really beautiful. And I'm guessing this is about an 18-inch chain, so let's see what the drop is. Yes, the drop is 9 inches. By Whiting & Davis, and she's $25. A beauty. Okay, let's see, what do I have next? Next, I have this really stunning brooch. This is also my own brooch that I bought for my collection. I just thought this cat was stunning. The eyes, look at them. This is an AJC brooch. It's a good brooch, a quality pin, and it's a good size. I'll measure for you, and there is the signature. It's hard to read AJC, but that's what it is right there. And look at these glass cabs, and they're ginormous for a brooch, right? They're just beautiful. And I mean, it glows. It really, really glows. It's $15 for this beautiful cat by AJC, American Jewelry Company, I believe is what that stands for. I think it might have been made right here in Rhode Island, but I'm not positive. I get confused between all the jewelry companies that were based here in Rhode Island. And it's 2.5 inches, so it's a good size. He's not a little in, he or she. A beauty. Okay. And next, I'm so excited about these pieces. That was the cat. Now I have 2 Moonglow necklaces that I'm going to offer in 2 different colors. I have this beautiful sort of burnt orange color. Gorgeous. And I'm offering these for $12 each. This one is a little bit longer, and these are nice size beads. Oh, I don't have my caliper here, but looking at them, maybe 15 millimeter. They're a good size. And I'll give you the length on this one. Beautiful condition. I mean, beautiful. And the drop is 10 inches, so that's a good length. And then this next one is a beautiful sort of lemon drop yellow. And this one is shorter, but oh, this one's signed Japan. I wonder if the other one is signed Japan. Yes. So they are both signed Japan. And this one is shorter and also larger beads, just beautiful. And this one still has its genuine lucite tag. Let's see what it says on the other side, if anything. Genuine lucite, genuine lucite. So both of these are genuine Lucite Moonglow vintage necklaces, like brand new. They're just beautiful, and they're $12 a piece. Okay, next I have another ring. This is a sterling ring with a beautiful opalite faceted stone. really beautiful. And the way that it's faceted, you can just really see that fire from within. Beautiful workmanship on this piece. I will measure it for you on my mandrel. I believe it's a size 8. Really beautiful condition. Like new, really. I'm trying to find the... I know it's tiny. It just says 925. You can see it right there. And I priced this little beauty at $45. And yes, it's a size 8. Maybe 7 3/4. See if there's any room in that. Yeah, it's an 8. Really beautiful, and it just sits so comfortably, and like it hugs the hand, the finger I should say. It's just really beautiful. It gives you an idea of the scale of the face of the ring. Okay. And next, after the opalite ring, I am going to show this moonstone ring. And this is a different piece. I fell in love with it when I first found it. It is not sterling silver, I do not believe. I can't remember if I tested it or not, but I'm not selling it as sterling. Maybe it's silver filled. I really am not sure. But look at the construction on this ring. They're like satellites that are open in the back to allow light in. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful artist piece. And this ring is $35 because I don't think it's sterling. And it's just shy of a size 10. The moonstones are beautiful. I love that there's a little opening in the back to really let the light pass through. Beautiful flash, and these are good quality moonstones. I've probably collected, and when I was making wire wraps, or wire weave, I should say, jewelry, I used a lot of moonstone because it's my favorite. So I bought a lot from different lapidaries, and I have a decent eye now, you know, for moonstone, and these are really beautiful. Okay, up next, I have another ring. It is this one right here. This is also a sign designer ring, sterling silver, and I believe, I thought this was abalone, but I think this might be pua shell. Look at the color in that. Really stunning. The color and the flash is what sold me on it. Plus I like the style because it sits low on the hand, like close to the hand, and I just find that to be very comfortable. Needs a bit of a cleaning. You can see that there. Maybe a little bit of dirt in there. Yeah, it could probably use a good cleaning. And sorry, I'm fumbling a little bit. The signature is right in there, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to focus on it. It's right in there. You can see it. And I will take a look at it and tell you exactly what that says in there. If I can grab my loop without dropping it. And it says, yeah, K-A-B-A-N-A. And then there's a symbol, and I can't tell what the symbol is. It's kind of like a sideways teardrop. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Anyway, let's give you a size on this little beauty. Also, like a 9 3/4. I think this fits my 10 finger. Let's try it. Yes, it does. That's how it looks on the hand. So it fits like a 10. Oh, and price. This ring is $35. $35. Great for the index finger. And let's see, what's next? next I have a stunning necklace, and it's gonna be hard for me to, wish I could move my camera, but I can't. I believe this is an unsigned Goldet. If it's not, it is definitely a Goldet style and made in that fashion, but I have priced it low because I would like to see it in a new home. And this necklace is $30. You can see the double chain here, and they're textured in beautiful condition. And wait till you see the pendant on this. Here you have some glass collet set faceted stones. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. So it is longer, and then it comes down to this stunning pendant, sort of a half circle, crescent, moon kind of thing. And then it has these dangles and more glass. Really beautiful. And I'll give you a length on this. So the pendant, from the top of the pendant, is 4.5 inches. And the drop length is, it's longer. It's about 13.5 inches. So I'm gonna call it a Goldet style necklace, and it's only $30. It's really beautiful. Okay, up next I have a Smoky quartz and golden rutile quartz necklace. It's a beauty. It has this older style clasp. Oh, this says, does that say? Does that say gold filled or gold plated? It says something like that. My camera is acting up. I hope you guys can see well. I'm getting a new phone. It's gonna take a little bit to get it, but my phone's just not been great lately. It just says 14K. I would imagine that that's 14K plated. I don't think that it's, let me look at it with the loop. Yeah, I don't see any other markings on it. And I can't tell just by looking at it if it's gold filled, gold plated, but I'm still going to sell it. I'm still going to sell it for the same price that I priced it at. And here it is. It's on string. And then you have these beautiful, I love smoky quartz. And look at these pieces of rutile quartz. Really beautiful. Like satellite stations. It feels so good, you know, that nice and cool feeling. It's a longer piece, and it comes down to this gorgeous rutile pendant. Really beautiful. Oh, and the price on this piece is only $30. It's a steal. These stones are incredibly beautiful. Even the nuggets are beautiful and graduated. They get larger as you go down toward the pendant. The drop is 13 inches, and the pendant is like 2 inches. Really beautiful. Running out of room here. Okay, let's see. A few more pieces to go. Up next, I have an art glass bracelet. Wait till you see this glass. It's gorgeous. So it has this toggle clasp on it that I believe says 925 right there. And then you have these beads. They look like bench beads. I'm not really sure, and I don't believe they are sterling. Look at these glass pieces. Really beautiful. It's an interesting combination. And here is the other side of that clasp. It's a beautiful bracelet. And I will do this beauty. And these are a good size. You can see here. Let me lay it on my wrist. This will fit an average wrist. Up to, I would say, a 7 at the most. It's strung on silk cord. I think I might have restrung this, but I'm not positive. And it is $35. Let me write that down because I think I had it for more, because I'm not sure if those beads are sterling and I did not get a chance to test them, so I kept the price low on it. $35. And I will give you a measurement. Now, this may measure longer, but you need to account for the size and height of these beads, because this measures 8 inches, but it fits my 6 3/4 inch wrist perfectly. You need room to get that toggle through. That's how it looks. Really beautiful. Okay, getting down to the last few pieces here. Next up, I have a really stunning Silpada piece. This is cut glass. On sterling silver. You can see the shapes there. I thought it might be quartz, but my diamond tester, which would tell me if it's glass or quartz, is acting up, and I see conflicting things online for this necklace. This is a retired Silpada. I'm saying it's glass because that's what it feels like to me. It's a longer piece, and it has a toggle in the front with a larger drop. There is the toggle. It is marked for Silpada, and it ends in this beautiful nugget drop. This is a beautiful necklace, and it's great for layering. There is the sterling toggle. Silpada is a great maker of really quality, beautiful pieces. A lot of natural stone and sterling silver with them. And I'll give you a measurement on it. I think it's 23 inches, but let me double check it. So let's do the drop from the top of the toggle to the bottom is about 2.5 inches, and this necklace is $45. And the drop to the top of the toggle is 16.5 inches, so it's a nice long piece. Really beautiful. Okay. And I just have a couple of pieces left. Next up, I have this beautiful vintage mixed glass Looking for the clasp. Necklace. Looking for the clasp. There it is. Okay. Excuse me for knocking the light. Here is the barrel clasp. Always make sure that it works properly. And it looks like this is strung on silk cord. And then you have these beautiful glass pieces. Molded glass, cut glass. These are handmade glass pieces, and that's why you don't have them perfectly round. Pink, AB. These are black with different colors of pink and white, and there's a little bit of green in there. It is just a long strand piece, and this one is $22, only $22. It's beautiful, beautiful vintage glass. The drop on this is 14.5 inches, so it's a nice long piece. You could probably double this with an extender. Really beautiful. And last but not least is this stunning Taxco Mexico ring. There is a lot of sterling silver in this. It probably could use a good scrub. Lapis. You can see some of the pyrite in there. And look how blue this lapis is. Just remembering now where I stopped using a ring light. That's why. You see it? I hate it, kind of obscures, but it gives really good light. Anyway, a lot of sterling in this ring. Great presence on the face of this ring, and that stone is just lush. It's a lush stone. Nice comfortable band. There is the underside. And there's the signature. Let's look at it the right way up. It says Mexico right there. And on this side, 925, and then you have your registration numbers. I forget how to read those. And let me give you a size on this ring, and this ring is $65. It is stunning. It is nice and heavy. And let's see. Okay, this is bigger than a 7. It's showing as a 7, but this is an 8, and I will show you. Whoops, didn't mean to whip it away like that, but let me show it to you on my size 8 finger. And I have worn this both ways. I've worn it this way, and I've worn it this way. Yeah, this is definitely an 8, most definitely. I kind of like it like this. I like how this part sits down on the hand. I feel like it looks right like that. It's beautiful, and like I said, beautifully made, beautifully designed, and there's a lot of sterling in this piece. And that's the last piece for today. So I hope you saw something that you like, and feel free to reach out to me at tinydeervintage@gmail.com if there's something you'd like to purchase. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on Wednesday. I'll be back with another video. Take care and have a great start to the week. Bye-bye.